Hey, I'm Eric Johnson with Split Second Defense. My friend Will is going to be helping me demonstrate some things today. Split Second Defense is a self-defense system. We call it SSD, and it's all about what you can do with that split second. It's all about doing something that buys you another split second. It's all about having a split second to react and make the right choice, or just go into survival mode. The first thing we're going to show you is Split Second Defense Level 1. That's de-escalation.
Hey man, what are you looking at?
Hey, take it
You got a problem
easy.
or something?
So in this position, I'm just trying to de-escalate and defuse, so I keep my hands up, trying to be passive, but not submissive. So also, if he starts swinging, at any point he starts swinging, I'm able to defend myself and maybe fight back if I need to.
What are you looking at?
Hey, take
You got
it
a problem or
easy.
something?
Hey, sir,
What's wrong
hey,
with
you know
you?
what? You're getting too close. So at this position, I'm setting myself, I'm getting a little lower to the ground, getting my arms stretched out a little bit. My body language, my facial expressions, my vocal inflections, all of those things match.
What are you looking at?
Hey, sir,
You got a problem
I
or
didn't mean to
something?
offend you.
What-
Hey, you know what, sir? You're getting too close. Back off! So in that position, I've made a loud, strong command. I've set myself low. I've kind of turtled. I put everything down here between my hands and my arms. And now, if he attacks me from this position, any attack that he tries to do, I can jam to the face, I can jam to the shoulders. I can move my energy back a little bit and redirect downward. So that's basically our split second defense level 1. Level 2 is accessing the toolbox. So what does that mean? That means all of the skills that you practice, whether you practice a leaping crescent kick, step side kicks, front kicks, round kicks, back fists, all of those are tools. So obviously in the middle of a high stress situation, it's pretty hard to access all of those tools. So once I get him covering and shielding a little bit, just kind of trying to cover from the blows that I've just given. That split second when I recognize this, maybe he's vulnerable there. Right now there's another split second decision for him. Is that enough damage for him? Or does he want to re-engage? If he wants to re-engage, then I'm set and I'm ready to fight again. That's what it means to access your toolbox. Because initially, you're in survival mode. You can't really access those high-level skills. Okay? We call it the X factor because we're making a small X or a large X. Whatever you startle flinch to is fine. Okay, so the first thing he's going to do is he's going to use what we call a distraction.
Hey man, you got time?
You know what? I don't wear a watch, so hey! Okay, so you can imagine this would be shocking. I'd be surprised. He's just kind of accessed my social programming. I don't have people come up to me and ask me what time it is and tell them to back off. I tell them what time it is, or I tell them, hey, I don't have a watch. If he asks me what the name of the street is, or have you seen my dog, or whatever, that might be him just kind of feeling me out, right? So let's look at that again. He's going to ask me for the time, or ask me the street name, or whatever.
Hey man, is this 6th Street over
You
here?
know what? I'm not sure what. Hey! So right here, I'm just blasting that X in. I'm leaning forward, and I want to startle flinch to that position. Another thing that he might do might be an ambush from behind the bushes, from around a corner. We can all get got. And one of the ways we practice this is just somebody grabbing us and spinning us around and throwing a sucker punch. So let's take a look at that. So if I feel somebody grab me and pull me, it's pulling me off balance a little bit. You know, in that moment, I'm immediately going right back into that X factor. Why the X factor? Because it's easy to remember. It's easy to duck your head down here and just kind of cover and hide. But another really cool thing about this, Will, if you throw that haymaker again, one is it's stealing all the energy. If I just do this and keep my head up, he could still follow through. But when I lean into it, crash in, now if he follows through, he's kind of going over. Plus I'm jamming this into the throat or into the neck, into that vagus nerve cluster here, right under the ear. And from there, it's real easy to start transitioning into other techniques. There's one more thing that the X Factor is really great for. Maybe he pushes me back and then tries to tackle me. Yeah, so I'm not a real big guy. I'm not a real big guy, so a lot of times bigger guys want to tackle me or pick me up or slam me or whatever. So make sure that I hollow out and just redirect the energy down. So this has been split second defense, level 1, de-escalation. Level 2 is accessing the toolbox. And level 3, the X Factor.